Hominization. Human evolution. Lourdes Garcia Redondo. Marta Carrasco II. Index. Introduction. The history of the human lineage. The history of the human lineage 2. The history of the human lineage 3. Lines of evidence. Graphy. Introduction. Hominization is the important evolutionary process to the development of human characteristics that distinguish hominids from other primates. How did humans evolve? About 6 million years ago in Africa, the chimpanzee lineage and our own split. What happened to us after that split? The hominid lineage did not march in a straight line to Homo sapiens. Instead, the early hominid lineage gave rise to many other, now extinct, hominids. Examining the fossils, the artifacts, and even the DNA of these relatives has helped us understand how this complex hominid tree evolved, and how modern humans came to exist. The history of the human lineage. Before 5 Ma, in Africa, our ancestral lineage and the chimpanzee lineage split. Before 4 Ma, between 4 and 2 million years ago, another hominid genus, Australopithecus, lived in Africa. Members of this genus walked on 2 feet, had larger brains than monkeys of the same size, and ate mainly plants. In 1974, a complete skeleton of an adult female Australopithecus was discovered in Ethiopia. This famous specimen has been named Lucy. The hominid Australopithecus animensis walked around what is now Kenya on its hind legs. 2.5 Ma, some hominids made tools by chipping stones to form a cutting edge. There were perhaps 4 or more species of hominid living in Africa. Chimpanzees are the primates that most closely resemble human beings genetically. Though we are not descended from chimpanzees, we do share with them a common ancestor who lived 8 to 10 million years ago. The series of transformations that primates have undergone since then to produce the human beings of today are known as hominization. In this process of hominization, a number of different species have been born and died out. Paleoanthropologists use the term hominids to designate all these past and present human species. Australopithecus. The history of the human lineage 2. 2 Ma, the line of the genus Homo made its official appearance with the species Homo habilis. This species manufactured various crude tools that it used for purposes such as butchering the animals that it ate to supplement its plant diet. 1.8 Ma, Homo erectus supplanted Homo habilis. Homo erectus had an even larger brain. This species hunted large herds of animals, had mastered fire, manufactured axes, and spread from Africa to the tropical and temperate zones of Eurasia. 1.5 Ma, also, hominids had spread out of Africa and into much of Asia and Europe. These hominids included the ancestors of Neanderthals in Europe and Homo erectus in Asia. 500,000 years ago, the earliest forms of our own species, Homo sapiens, first appeared. About 250,000 years ago, a new variety, Homo sapiens neanderthalensis, emerged. These early humans possessed more sophisticated tools, made of stone and possibly of wood. There is little evidence of Neanderthal art, science or religion, but the Neanderthals are believed to have buried their dead. Neanderthals were very strong physically, and they were also excellent hunters. They died out scarcely 30,000 years ago. Homo erectus. The history of the human lineage 3. 100,000 years ago, human brains reached more or less the current range of sizes. Early Homo sapiens lived in Africa. At the same time, Homo neanderthalensis and Homo erectus lived in other parts of the Old World. The Neanderthals' disappearance was no doubt somehow related to the spread of the next variety of their species, Homo sapiens sapiens, that is, us. The remains of Cro-Magnon man, the European representative of this group, have been found that date back 35,000 years. With Homo sapiens sapiens, we see the emergence of specifically human activities, such as art and religion. These early humans left behind magnificent cave paintings, the oldest of which, in the Chauvet Cave in France, date back more than 32,000 years. Over a few tens of thousands of years, Homo sapiens sapiens conquered every climate region of the Earth. Starting about 10,000 years ago, agriculture, the domestication of animals, cities, and writing soon followed. 50,000 years ago, human cultures produced cave paintings and body adornment, and constructed elaborate burials. Also, some groups of modern humans extended their range beyond Africa. 25,000 years ago, other Homo species had gone extinct, leaving only modern humans, Homo sapiens, spread throughout the Old World. Homo sapiens sapiens. Lines of evidence, the science of evolution. At the heart of evolutionary theory is the basic idea that life has existed for billions of years and has changed over time. Scientists continue to argue about details of evolution, but the question of whether life has a long history or not was answered in the affirmative at least 2 centuries ago. The history of living things is documented through multiple lines of evidence that converge to tell the story of life through time. In this section, we will explore the lines of evidence that are used to reconstruct this story. Examples. Fossil evidence. Nicholas Steno's anatomical drawing of an extant shark, left, and a fossil shark tooth, right. Steno made the leap and declared that the fossil teeth indeed came from the mouths of once living sharks. Homologies. The forelimb of tetrapods, vertebrates with legs. Establishing chronologies, both relative and absolute, and geographic change over time are essential for viewing the motion picture that is the history of life on Earth. Distribution in time and space. Evidence by example. Experiments demonstrate selection and adaptive advantage. And we can see nested hierarchies in taxonomies based on common descent. Bibliography. http://humanorigins.si.edu/ http://evolution.barclay.edu/evosit/evo10one/iie2kumanivo.shtml http://www.tifreedictionary.com/hominization http://theirbrain.mcgill.ca//capsules/histoire_bly03.html